Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Rachel Reeves' disastrous budget. Well, it's Rachel Reeves' last November budget is beginning to fall apart. I think everybody is spooked by this budget. She's taken money away from the winter fuel allowance away from old age pensioners. She's put up taxes and she's put up national insurance and also inheritance tax for the farmers. Everybody is concerned about this. It looks like a budget is not going to go through. I mean, she has no idea about economics, does she? She hasn't got a clue. I mean, she said she worked for a bank, which turned out to be a complete lie. She's lied on her CV. I mean, how did Starmer ever manage to choose her as Chancellor? I mean, he must be mad. Well, we all know he is mad, don't we? Starmer, he's raving mad. But she hasn't got a clue. Nor has, I mean, Starmer hasn't either. He doesn't have a clue either. This lot don't have a clue, and it looks like a budget has delayed plans for Big Gob Rayner. She had plans to build houses, didn't she? She said she was going to build houses. She says that migrants will be moving into every town. But it looks like that's been scuppered by this budget. I think those two are not going to get on with one another. Goodness knows what it's like around the cabinet table when we have these cabinet meetings and those two are together. They must be cutting looks if looks could kill of one another. Yes, everything about this government is falling apart, and it's falling apart fast. It just makes you wonder if they're going to ever make the first 5 years in government. The way it's going, I shouldn't think so. I mean, it's just, Liz Truss mini budget was, you thought Liz Truss's mini budget was a disaster, but this one is even a bigger disaster. Like I said, what does Reeves know about economics? I don't think she knows anything about it. I mean, she says she worked in a bank, but nobody believes a word she says, do we? A word she says about where she worked. I think she just worked in accounts. They call her Rachel. Ask her Rachel in accounts. They call her that because she made up a story that she worked in a bank and accounts. But it looks like that she's going to bankrupt the country the way things are going with her economic policies. It looks like we're going to be bankrupt the way things are going. I mean, them giving money to foreign farmers when, I mean, what a bunch of hypocrites. Them giving money to foreign farmers, but them taking away, increasing in inheritance tax to our farmers. They're going to put our farmers out of business. I mean, they have no clue of what they're doing. They just have no clue whatsoever. They're a bunch of idiots. What can we do? I mean, we can't do anything until we have another election, and we don't know how people are going to vote at the next election, so we just have to wait and see. I bet those voters who voted for Labour, which they never bothered now, because it's just turning into a complete disaster. That's what it's turning into, a complete disaster. This country has become a laughingstock. Well, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.